Today, the corner is quiet. But for those who grew up here, Turner's Corner Drug was the place where a community came together.
I have one of the few photographs of Turner Drug. This would have been from probably 1985, maybe.
Steve Woodman is a retired Wichita high school history teacher. Back in the 1980s, he saw local neighborhoods fading. So he tried to save as much history as he could.
Well, I was teaching high school, and I decided to kind of document small corner markets, little drugstores, drive-in movie theaters, soda fountains, all that was going to go away.
And that's when he met Robert Turner, owner of TurnerCorner Drug. The pharmacy once stood in this building at 9th and Cleveland. The pharmacist was simply known as Doc by customers and friends.
And he was so much more than just a druggist filling prescriptions. I mean, he loaned people money, gave them credit, cashed their paychecks.
For 30 years, 1960 to 1990, Turner's Corner Drug was part of the fabric of Wichita's Black Business District.
Go to 9th and Cleveland.
Former customers, now senior citizens, remember coming in their youth to Turner's and the Dunbar Theater next door.
Going down to 9th and Cleveland was going down to the Dunbar Theater on a Saturday afternoon, probably paying a quarter to 50 cents to get in, and spending most of the day there trying to get the candy that would last the longest during the movie. And I think during that time, I thought it was Milk Duds.
Across the street was Dunbar Elementary School. Students often crossed 9th Street to get to Turner Drug.
When you were at school, sometimes if you had enough time, at lunchtime you could go over there to get the coney or the cherry limeade, which was what he was known for.
I was always a kind of a storyteller as a classroom teacher.
Recently, Woodman set out to capture those memories in an illustrated booklet. In a storytelling style reminiscent of Charles Dickens, the Wichita historian imagines returning to the neighborhood on a long past Christmas Eve, walking once again into Turner's Corner Drug as it might have appeared decades ago.
Yeah, I always loved Dickens. One of my favorite stories is A Christmas Carol, you know. New Year's Eve, 1961, and Jingle Bell Rock was on the jukebox that he used to have in there, and that was a new song then.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Woodman managed to illustrate not just Turner's Drug, but images from the neighborhood, including building murals and a visit by Santa to the former Phyllis Wheatley Children's Home nearby. The home cared for as many as 60 orphan children from troubled backgrounds in a family-style environment. It closed in 1980. The booklet is a reminder to those who live or used to live in the neighborhood what a respected man Doc Turner was, shown here in a rare photo from a newspaper article. Turner brought his family to Wichita during segregation. The family dealt with all sorts of segregational issues of the day. For one, Turner had to get a private loan to purchase the pharmacy because banks weren't lending to blacks. Through it all, Turner encouraged others to pursue their dreams no matter the obstacles.
So he was always encouraging to go beyond what you would normally see everyone else is doing. Pursue your dreams, to do what you can do, and that is one of the ways is to go into business, which requires you to have a lot of faith in yourself, have faith in what you're doing, and to trust that you can make it successful.
Before the 1958 Dockham sit-in, blacks weren't able to sit at downtown lunch counters. So coming to Turner's was a special treat.
So we didn't have a place where we could sit down in Ark City. And so it was just exciting to come in there and see other black people.
Charles McAfee recalls when the San Francisco Dons basketball team came to play Wichita University. McAfee says He took some of the Don's players to 9th and Cleveland to visit this drugstore's lunch counter for ice cream.
There are 3 black guys who came to Turner Drug. Like the word said, go to Turner's. And we're all standing there talking. They're fraternity brothers of mine. And little kids came in the door and looked up and saw Bill Russell. Looked at us, oh, and ran out the door. And about 5 minutes later, they came running back in the door, showing us, see, look, Wilt Chamberlain. Well, Bill Russell almost had a heart attack. So those are some of the kind of stories and things. But I guarantee everybody that banana split was out of sight.
McAfee also remembers Shaddad's grocery store, which sat across the street from what was once Salome's Drug, the store that later became Turner's Corner Drug. He says there was a shoe shop, barber shop, gift shop, restaurant, and more in the black business district.
So Wichita, 9th and Cleveland, that was where it was. And for many, many years, that was our major district.
There is little left but the memories of earlier generations. And because so much is gone, these members of the Emerson McAdams Historic Association are hoping to preserve what they can, starting with La Ouverture School. The Wichita School District has plans to close La Ouverture School at the end of the 2026-2027 school year.
As we look at what we're trying to do right now and looking at one of the last black schools that we had, La Ouverture, preserving that memory, preserving that history, putting opportunities in there that uplift our community and putting opportunities and education into that building.
It is history, she says, that needs preserved so younger generations can learn from it. Members here have already seen so much of the past fade away, including the former neighborhood YMCA where games could be played indoors. Even Doc Turner had his own limitations, faced with neighborhood crime.
When he went out of business in 1990, having had an armed robbery, he just decided that's enough.
That was the second armed robbery at Turner's Corner Drug within 2 months. Doc Turner, frustrated with the changes in the neighborhood, closed the day after Valentine's in 1990. He went to work for another local pharmacy. He died a year later in 1991 at age 66. Over time, several other businesses disappeared, and the neighborhood began to change.
It's so very important that this group of people continues to tell a story.
We need everybody participating in this story.
Like the memories in a Dickens tale, the neighborhood may have changed, but for those who grew up here, Turner's Corner Drug will always be part of Christmas past and remembered as the place where a neighborhood came together. This is Chris Frank for Positively Kansas.